Alright, working at a job, having employment, whether it's public work or working for a private contractor, someone, whatever, we all need money to live on. And whenever you do to get a living to live on, it's up to you. But the fact is, most of us work for a living. Some of us are on disability. Some of us may be able to get disability or not. But basically, whatever situations a person deals with, you're in a job, you're at a situation, you want to quit your job. Maybe you're dealing with some people at work you don't like, or maybe it's about a boss that's a mean boss. Whatever it is, you feel like you want to quit. And if you actually go through the process and you quit, or if you do something to get yourself fired, it might feel completely different after you are fired or unemployed. It's going to be a different feeling altogether. Wanting to quit and actually quitting and losing your employment is a totally different situation. And working at a job, in public where there are other workers, you get lost in the social networks, social dynamics, and all of these things in the workplace, You get lost in the social dynamics, you get lost in the social hierarchies and all this other stuff that takes place in a job, but you're not seeing the underlying infrastructure of it. You're not seeing the underlying infrastructure of working at a job and the infrastructure and the provisions that it is providing for you and putting in place for you to be able to have a living and money to do the things you want to do. You're getting lost in all these social hierarchies or things that make you uncomfortable at your job, but what you're doing, you're completely losing sight of the fact that this place provides money for you to live on, and if you were to lose this or not have this employment, it would cause you a great deal more anxiety to lose your income and to not have any money coming in and to freak out because you don't have any money and you're going to go broke and run out of money. It's going to cost you a lot more anxiety. And so finding a job where you're going to, be able to do the job, be able to deal with the kind of people that you're going to work with, and things like that is important. And once you find this kind of job, I guess you have to focus on the job itself and always think about the underlying infrastructure of it. Working at a job, it's about money. And don't get lost in the social hierarchies, the social networking, the social dynamics of being there in the workplace. The social dynamics and things are another level. And if you lose your income, you're going to hurt yourself, is what you're going to do. You're just going to hurt yourself. And habits are bad habits. Being late, not being on time, all these things are bad habits that you have. You have to break these bad habits and just constantly be in touch with yourself and what you're doing. But you can go so far to stick up for yourself at your job, but you got to think about losing your job too. You don't want to lose your job. Reach out for help. But the main thing, we have to see the underlying we have to see the underlying point of the work. More than just a bunch of people that come to sit down in a big room and sit all day, or a bunch of people that toss boxes around in a warehouse somewhere all day. This is what's giving us what we need to have what we want. So, what we need. So, that's what we have. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.